Alright, we're recording properly now. So, last we left off, the party had returned from the astral sea and with the second piece of the rod. I believe Vincent is the one holding the next piece of the rod. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think I have the deck of many more things.
Okay.
I have.
Oh wait,
I think Laz has the other.
You have the other. But yes.
I think it was. Oh, okay.
The party had discussed things. Mordenkainen was once again kicking the hornet's nest. But the group decided to get some rest and decide what they were going to create from the Skull of Havoc. Laz met with Mordenkainen to give him the materials that were promised. Once again, pressing Mordenkainen to see if he was the mole. He's not. Leaving Lazarus and Jonny genuinely dumbfounded. They talked about the parasite within Lazarus's body, and as promised by Mordenkainen previously, he could reward him with a transformation spell, turning him into a frame build. Look at that!
Look at him.
Also with his new arms.
And apparently breast augmentation. Good for him.
I mean, yeah, he's bulkier now. That's why he's bigger.
He bulks himself up.
Bigger yitties, that's all.
Chromed up.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah,
Those
so
are
that
the
happened.
Bongos.
Those tits can store up to 56 gigabytes of memory each.
Yep. And Blanche had tried to find him, but no luck there, because Laz was already set up. And then, not much else happened. Like, Echo, actually, no, yeah, Echo found out that, you know, he was Vecna, and why.
Just casually. Echo found out it was Vecna, yeah.
Specifically, he is a shard of Vecna from across the multiverse. A version of Vecna who did not rise up to power as an Archlich or god. One that more so just lived. And apparently that pissed off actual Vecna, so much so that he had taken Echo, repurposed his memories, and turned him into another person. And then when Echo broke away again,
Petty loser.
the aspect of humanity, Vecna, took his soul and reincarnated it as a marionette. So very petty. But other than that, the party was pretty laid back, and you talked with the Wizards 4, learning that the next rod is in Vincent's home turf of Eberron, specifically further away from the cities where Vincent grew up and went through many of his ordeals, but out in a wasteland warfield, inside of a construct. And that is where we kind of left off, so we're going to go ahead and go through the items that you all made. We'll start with Blanche again. Blanche made the Singularity. A spear. Out of the cosmic energy from the Skull of Havoc. While you are holding the weapon, you can produce a spearhead from it of force energy. It sheds some light. It deals force damage instead of the weapon's usual bludgeoning, and an additional 3d6 force on a hit. Or slashing in your case, or piercing for the spear. And you use your intelligence for it, which is pretty cool. It's also a +3 weapon. It also has the ability, Gravity Shunt. As an action, you can use the weapon to telekinetically move creatures or objects with various DCs applied to it. And then you had the Appraiser's Eye, which I don't know if you've attuned to that yet, but you don't need to at this exact moment, more so when you need it. It lets you do some fun stuff, mainly with Identify, but also Legend Lore similarities there. I think it's a really fitting item. Alright. Lazarus! You crazy motherfucker. You built, you guys actually swapped, which was what surprised me. You guys made swapped off your weapon, your crafted items. Specifically, you got the Grasp of Reality. I did add a custom attack that you can use for unarmed. But I have a feeling you're not gonna really need to do that, and the properties that you have are when you attune to the arms. So let me see. And these are what they look like. So you've used your frame built allotment ability to integration ability to integrate those into your body. They are really cool. They can cast spike growth and slow. That is without getting into the deeper parts of that item. I don't think you didn't do anything else because you got some really good stuff already. I gave you a better gun. Octavia, you got a fun item. I'm very happy. Yes, indeed, a big hammer. You got the Mono-Warped Hammer, which is a blast hammer. It's honestly one of my... I can't wait to use that as a character. But let me show off what it does. It's pretty pog. What it does is, it is a +3 Warhammer. When you hit a creature with this weapon, you can expend one of its charges to do an additional 2d10 psychic damage, and it needs to make a wisdom save against your save DC. For you, this would be your Hemocraft save. On a failed save, they're blind and deafened, as they're filled with crazy visions, and they are under the effect of difficult terrain within 5 feet of the target for enemies. It also has the Warping Beam ability. It is a ranged attack that allows you to... it has a range of 30 feet and a long range of 60. Deals 46 plus your strength modifier, force damage on a hit. And if you have your white active on the weapon, that is also applicable. And then when you reduce a creature of CR1 or higher to 0 hit points with one of these attacks, each creature within 30 feet of that creature must make a wisdom save against your save DC, or take 2d10 psychic damage as the creature contorts and turns into fucked up creations. And then I don't think you made anything else. I think you were just vibing with the hammer.
Yeah, I think this is a hammer.
Alrighty. And then, I think the handout's ready. Yes, it is. Look at that. Legally distinct. And then, I believe the next one... was... Vel, you made these. You made the Fallen Star Blades. Also legally distinct, but they are pretty damn cool. And I believe you said you made them into your bounty arm.
Yeah. Upgrade.
And, like, size-wise, they're not huge, mind you. They're, like, the size of 2 short swords, but they are literally, like... Or, like, long swords, or, like, closest would be, like, literally like that. But they are heavy as fuck when they are on your person and they deal some good damage. But yeah, they're really cool. You also got a Brood Slinger, which is very fun.
It looks neat. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, you never know when it might come into use. Echo, you made the Guardian Reliquary, I believe, which gives you some extra spells.
Yes.
It's really cool because it's a prosthetic arm with an actual bone arm in it. It's cool.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's actually there's a skeletal arm inside the prosthetic. It's encased.
Wait, can you see? Is there a picture?
Yeah, hold on. Let me find it real quick.
I don't think I ever saw it.
I showed it off. That's how you found it.
I'm pretty sure I was just reading.
Let me go grab it. Magic items. I hate that it sometimes puts me on the fake one. It's the Guardian's Reliquary. It's a legendary item. Here's what it looks like. And it is an ornate prosthetic arm, a reliquary with glass windows revealing the suspended skeletal hand and arm of a saint devoted to protecting others.
Ew, can I take the arm out of it?
No.
Yes.
Flavor it how you want, but like that's the bone of the frickin' what do you call them is in there. That's about it.
I don't want bones in me. Take it out.
Don't be a coward.
No. I just don't want bones in me. Ew.
I
I
get a
don't want
boneless
bones in me
pizza?
is such a funny fucking statement out of context.
It is.
I cast Dispel Bones.
Look,
We
look,
have the spell that will-
my brain instantly went boneless pizza.
Yeah, can I get my pizza boneless?
And then our good old boy Astiel decided they wanted to fuck with the fabric of reality. So
I mean, in character.
sure.
Yeah.
Vincent made the countdown drive, which, if you noticed, on the item it says there's a warning. And I'll repeat that warning just for fun. Created with the crystallized aberration eye as its core, this device allows the control of chronergy from means of latent chaos and probability fine-tuned into mere seconds, as going past 6 seconds could cause a dangerous reaction. Which means you could go past 6 seconds, but you'll fuck around and find out what happens afterwards. We love a fun little goofy item.
Never let Winds of Chaos get this item, Nakra.
It's something you guys can get.
No, why would you do this?
Revy won't be the one that gets it though. It'd be Gel.
Please don't get that to Joe.
It'd be funny.
Give it to Rory.
No,
Don't give
Rory
it to
doesn't
Rory.
deserve anything. But yeah, that's where we left off. You guys also took on a request to deal with a Baylor that has been holding one of the exits of Sigil hostage, basically. I believe Astiel, Vincent was talking with Davros and Ikasa, right? About his rot. Did we have any further things you wanted to expand upon?
With Davros, no.
Davros knows a few things.
I mean, I think Vincent said all he wanted to say.
Okay.
In the very least.
Well, if you need anything else, let us know. Yes! Ikasa's gonna run around and then he's gonna go up to Sweet Roll. Hello. Oh, should I be worried about that? It's a carrion mocker.
It's been small for a while. It's been growing bigger, but
yeah,
we'll be
those things
monitoring
get
it.
quite big. But meanwhile, yeah, over here, Ikasa's like, hello. Sweet Roll turns around like slow waddle turn. Hello. 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 That goes on for 5 minutes. Because Sweet Roll's just repeating back the hello.
Yeah, Echo just kind of Cat Slumbo.
It piddles a little bit.
Oh, maybe when he's excited.
And he looks down at it. And it blinks away.
Oh my god.
Do not
Yeah,
ask
Echo
where it
just-
goes. I don't even know.
Echo just kind of nods and
Over
just
here.
goes,
Why is there
Oh,
piss on my branches?
oh God.
That's the most dangerous weapon we possess.
Echo just doesn't even think about this.
As you should not. So I'm just gonna move Vincent over here with the crew. Vincent is now one of the shortest characters in this campaign. Poor guy.
Yeah, and 5'9". That's
Small
not
but mighty.
short.
In this campaign, it is.
I know, but I'm
Let's
saying
see.
like
We have a 6-foot tall orc.
you're not.
We
I'm
have
saying
a
that's
6-foot
not
tall lizard
Nakra.
folk. Yeah, I know.
Not Nakra. Yes.
I'm just fucking around. Let me joke. I'm allowed to joke.
Never.
Counterspell.
Okay, I'll succeed the con save though.
Will you?
Yeah.
That's cheating.
No.
About to
I'm just
say-
no, that's how it works now. Anyways, is there anything else you would like to do before going and beating up a Baylor?
No. What Echo wants to do it would have to be the afternoon if it's the morning.
Mm-hmm. You have
Kill Morning Canaan, please. Can I kill him?
no. Sorry, that's not on the itinerary. And this is the first of 3 days of downtime. And I believe you guys had agreed that it would probably be best to deal with the Baylor today.
Wait, what was Octavia wanting to do?
Kill Morning Canaan.
Blake
That
was
pretty quick,
joking.
right?
That would
Am
take
I?
too long, right?
I mean,
What
I
it-
wouldn't.
I mean, Mordenkainen is not the mole. We've discussed this. Why does everyone
I mean,
care?
you'd still kill him though.
He's an asshole.
He's still a dick.
Mhm.
He's a dick.
He's a dick with a
I
cause.
wanna-
What if we
I
kill
wanna
him and then
note-
say he was the mole?
I just want to note on the subject of Morden Kanan is a dick truthers in this group. In the Witches Road one shot that I ran, the plot was that Morden Kanan was having people walk the road to try to steal some spells from Tasha because he was banned from walking the road by Tasha.
More than
that sounds
kind of
about right.
activities.
That's pretty accurate, yeah.
All my homies hate Mordenkainen.
Well, Mordenkainen's
No one
whole
liked
motto is,
Mordenkainen.
if I have to do it, I'm gonna send someone else to do it instead.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Off to punch a Baylor.
Yep. With your new toys. All right, let me go take care of that. And you guys will still be able to go shopping and stuff if that is something that you desire.
Ugh, shopping.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
built all
Vincent
your
needs stuff.
Yeah, you'll need to restock on like healing supplies mostly or other whatnots. But all right, let's get a bit of a music change here.
Can I just say this choir has ceased being comforting and is now turning the tides to vaguely ominous.
I mean, we're in Eve of Ruin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait
No,
until you guys
things
go to
tend to be
Crane.
ominous. Wait until I punch Vecna in the face.
Wait till I punch Mordenkainen in the face.
What if we do it at the same
I
time?
we're going to. Okay, is Kreen after like directly after fucking the thing Eberron, because I think it's gonna be really funny if we get two fucking trauma backstory trips right back to back.
I don't remember, and I'm not gonna say.
With Echo in the group, every trip is a trauma trip.
True.
Please let this be a normal main quest with Echo. No way.
Echo's
Cruising
just like,
down
I
that
wonder what
street.
horrifying memory I'll get when I go here.
Remember some more fucked up
Oh,
Echo
oh.
lore?
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Having to
it's
take-
the scary opera.
One of the doors, because you guys can't walk around Sigil fully independent just yet. Oh yeah, did you want to take an NPC with you? I didn't even ask. Do you guys want to bring someone with you from the Sanctum?
Nah, I think we're
Nah.
good.
No,
Okay.
we got this.
I just wanted to make sure.
I think for this,
We've had a lot of NPCs tagging along lately. Let's do
It's
things
part
ourselves.
of the campaign. But yes,
Okay.
you make your way for one of the doors. You have to be careful because without one of your allies that's able to go through Sigil, you have to be quick where you go, or the Lady of Pain will literally blow you up. But hey, doing this is what's gonna help you be able to get around without issues. Walking down this street, which is now like abandoned, there's barely anyone around. You just see blocking the gate a massive form. And I'll show it again. These giant flame wings, almost like a gravel-like body with heat just coming out from underneath it. 4 horns with a whip of flame and a blade of lightning. You see a Balor. And who are you supposed to be?
Oh, we decided on a name.
I don't
You
think we
have it! This is now the time!
Well,
I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say what I posted, unless anyone else has an idea and wants to jump in front.
Say it.
Say it out loud.
Say it.
Evokers.
That's a dumb name. They sent
Gotta
you
look
to
familiar.
deal with me. You don't even know my name.
You didn't know Oz either.
do we need to?
No.
I mean,
Oh, after all, we are just a bunch of nothings. A broken, wind-up doll of no import. He points at himself. Meathead with the gun points at Lazarus.
He teleports behind you and he's
Fortune
gonna go
teller.
ahead and cut down on you, Blanche.
He's cutting down your yap
Oh
sesh.
boy.
Reaction, please.
No, because we're immediately going into combat.
Okay, good. 'cause
teleports don't provoke react.
I
No,
don't
no,
care.
don't attack AOPs, I mean.
32.
I like to hit him.
Blanche is going to shield.
Ew, why did it post like
you
that?
can't break 30 on your shield.
Oh, damn.
Wait, oh,
I forgot you nerfed.
Oh, no, wait. You're thinking it's the 19 that hits?
Yeah.
No, it's a 32 to hit.
Nakra, what you
Oh.
rolled? Do you see what your thing was?
Where? What?
Is it not looking like just numbers to Let me refresh.
It's
I think it's just
1d20
you.
plus 14, 5 plus 14,
And then it
18
shows the
plus
roll.
14.
Then it shows the roll result.
Yeah, it looks normal to me.
Yeah, what's wrong with me?
All right, so
Well, I refreshed. I'll screenshot if it's still the same.
37 points of damage, Lapis. Immediately tased by the Baylor as they cut down. I ain't a fan of talking. Not right now. And go ahead and click on your tokens and let's roll some initiative.
Neither am I.
And also, Blanche, you cannot take reactions until the end of the Baylor's next turn.
2H.
Oh boy.
I believe he's got the beautiful number. Yes, he does.
So here, I'm gonna post what I'm seeing.
I think Koi's tripping. Thank you.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
that's
that's
broken,
weird.
Koi. What happened?
Well, that's happening for every other person's stuff. So it like
That's odd.
Blanche rolled like that, but Octavia.
Yeah, no, it's all
Cat.
streamlined on my end. Octavia, Laz, Vincent, Baylor, Blanche. Koi, roll initiative, please.
I am. I was
Okay.
getting that sorted real quick, and mine showed up fine. But
Is it
yeah,
people roll? Did we all roll from D&D Beyond? Did someone roll on the sheet? Maybe.
Lapis, did you roll from Roll20 sheet?
Because remember, we're back
I
on
don't
D&D
remember.
Beyond.
I don't remember rolling anything.
Uh,
I did roll on. Okay, wait. I did roll initiative on my Roll20 sheet.
Do it on Beyond.
That was a mistake.
So yeah.
So it seems like anyone who rolls on. Okay, so it's breaking down for me if you use Roll20. Okay, good to know.
That's
I'll have to
odd.
fix that.
I don't know
Problem
why.
identified.
Yeah, go ahead and reroll your initiative, Blanche.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wow, it's worse.
You can.
I'm
let
so
me
glad I
just
had
make
to
sure.
reroll.
Oh, okay, it's the
Keep
same.
your
so
old
it's-
one.
Keep your 11. I was just making sure there was no difference in modifier, mainly.
Rah. We are level 13, right?
Yeah, you're level 13.
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
All right. Starting off with Val, but first the Baylor's got to take a legendary action.
Oh, shocker.
Wait, he doesn't have any. Never mind, you're good. And to make
Oh.
sure.
Oh,
Shocker.
good to know.
Well, I'm getting ass kicking range.
Yup.
I mean,
Where did I close his character sheet?
you know what? I'm gonna expend 4 charges and give myself a heavy, extra heavy sword.
Okay. You watch as Val takes out the shorter great swords, like that are shaped like just giant cleavers, from their back, because it's like they're both sheathed on your back, so you can just grab them, and then you just
Grabbing
they
them
just
and-
drag to the ground.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Hmm. $26. Hit. 26 hits. All right. Is it already? What else do you need to factor into that?
Nothing. I'm not.
Okay.
I don't have bounty. I have great weapon master. I'm
So
not
that's
gonna. I'm not
36
extending.
damage total.
Yes, and it says save against DC, so strength save 18,
Okay, has advantage on this.
I believe.
Yep, it's gonna be your ranger spell save DC.
Yeah, so it's an 18. Strength save 18.
Yeah.
All right, second swing.
All right. 22 miss.
Oof. Bonk.
Just you get the first one in on their leg, and then the second one just kind of go. Ooh, you're still getting used to the weapon.
Oh, this is.
Woo. All right, my turn. Oh boy. First things first.
Oh.
It's gonna hit you for hitting him, because why not? $27.
Oh boy.
Music goes hard.
It's the
It's
Ifrit
so
theme
hard.
from Final Fantasy 15. 18 points of force, 19 points of lightning, and you are unable to take reactions until the end of his next turn.
Owie.
No, start of his next turn. My apologies. So Blanche, you're able to take reactions because his turn started. So that's one of his attacks. His other attack, we're gonna Flame Whip. We're gonna go ahead and hit Echo. Whack. All right.
What is that to hit?
That is a 26 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, I can't read any of your stuff because it's just equations.
You might want to just rejoin. Make sure you're not in there as a DM.
I'm not.
Okay,
You
so you
open
might
your
want to just
third eye.
And I
completely close it.
refresh.
Close your browser.
Okay.
Close that browser. Yeah. So. Oh, he's really gonna beat you up like a nerd. 16 points of force, 12 points of fire, and you're dragged right up to him, knocked prone.
Okay, now it's rolling fine. Okay. How
Just-
much damage?
16 force, 12 fire. You're at 115 out of 143.
30. Okay.
He takes a smell.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
Third attack on Laz. He's gonna go
Is there
ahead
anyone
and
that doesn't know you?
just hit you with his lightning blade for a 19, which misses. Bonus action. Teleport. And then
Teleports behind you.
yeah, it's literally one of his fun abilities. Oh yeah, let me actually, I need to activate his emanation. Circle, red, C. Okay, you're good for now. But he has an emanation on him. Laz, it's your turn,
Oh hey.
bitch.
Does that emanation count as a magical effect, DM?
No, that is a species. That is a creature ability.
Very good. He's just gonna look at this creature. You don't look so tough. I'm just gonna shoot him. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark, and Vow of Enmity.
All right, make sure you're using the free use of Hunter's Mark, so that's not a spell slot or a bonus action.
Aye aye.
And then you're doing Vow of
Wait,
Enmity. Because remember,
Yeah,
you
that
have the
happens when I
custom.
make
You
the
have our
attack.
custom. We have our custom ranger rule for Hunter's Mark, which
Okay.
is
I didn't know it didn't take a bonus action.
It's a free use of it. Oh, wait, no, it's still a bonus.
Yeah, it's still a bonus action.
It doesn't
Okay.
require concentration. That's what it is. My bad.
Aye aye.
Yeah, it's so that it
Us-
doesn't require a concentration check. While
It doesn't
you
use up a spell slot, and it doesn't use up concentration for
Until
the
you-
first time you use it.
No, first 4 times, because that one's proficiency bonus.
No, it's not,
Yeah.
but okay.
Favorite enemy is proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Come correct or get corrected.
Right.
I love you.
So-
Okay.
I love you. Go ahead, boy.
Someone
your little
doesn't want to
pea
go out
shooter.
for late night snacks.
What?
My little pea shooter. I'll show you a pea shooter, shitter.
26.
You can't talk about it. You can't talk about him like that.
26 hits.
Excellent.
Your new arcane
using my-
rifle.
Use my free smite.
Okay, sure.
So, oh yeah, I get the extra D8 on this, right? Because he's an evil man's.
He is a fiend. Yes.
Excellent. So there's the dam from the rifle.
All right, so let me go
The
ahead
first
and
shot.
yeah. All right, so 17 piercing, 11 force. Go ahead and roll your divine smite, which is 13, and your hunter's mark. Thank you. You shoot him in like the side, and there's a small chink in his like stone-like skin. Not bad.
Want to see me do it again? He fires again.
27 hits. "16 force, 10 force. Nice. Hunter's mark for 6 points of damage. Very good.
And then I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna walk over here.
Good, good. Vincent.
Well, it seems everyone's already a little damaged.
Looks down at you. What are you?
I'm just a normal
Pinky.
person.
Bullshit.
Here. Vincent's more focused on his own party. Here, let me heal you all. And he's gonna trigger Resplendent Decay.
Oh boy. What's the emanation on that?
It is 15-foot circle.
Thank you. Let's make it the gross screen. Do you want to show off that new form?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yee. You all watch
Very
as
nice.
Vincent's skin just dissolves. And you realize that that was not his skin anymore, merely something he wore. Look at that. Look at that creature.
Yeah.
Covered in so many dead things.
Looking good.
Yes.
Real spooky like.
And then here's the headshot that we're using.
Ooh,
It's so cool.
did.
Because even like there's
I
so
love
many
the-
unique little details.
I love the like cardinal bishop style attire.
He's the herald of the rot. Look at that.
I know. I'm just saying. I see the design and I
Love it.
appreciate it.
Look how cool that is.
Where did I
Love the-
go?
Where
Love
did
the
you
apology to
go?
Fizz.
Vincent! We lost
He's
Vincent.
moving so fast you can't see him anymore.
Oh, hold on. Let me fix him. He literally just no-clipped off the map.
Just-
Oh no!
Oh my god.
We,
Vincent starts
He's in the
typing
back
console
room.
commands.
He's in the back rooms.
What was your initiative modifier? I mean, your initiative score?
19, I believe.
Thank you.
I mean, we did say that Vincent was trying to break the fabric of reality when he
I
created.
guess he did it
the
now.
single-
He's like, I feel it just for fun.
Vincent just goes to an alternate reality where everything's fine and happy.
All right, and go ahead and move yourself back to where you were.
Decides to come back because it wasn't fun.
So it's 11 healing for everyone else and 4d8 unnegatable necrotic damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
And let me go ahead and... Oh yeah, because almost everyone got hit.
And then Vincent might as well try to attack. Let me just check the range. Would 10 feet reach, or do I need to step down?
10 feet? Yeah, that's 10 feet right next to him. That hits him.
Okay.
Because I know his emanation's kind of covering the grid that he's on, but yeah, that's 10 feet where you just pulled. He looks at you. You're like her. Alright, 23 is exact on the nose. That hits.
So,
Oh yeah,
DM.
one more.
Oh, I'll ask on my turn. My bad.
I'm pretty sure there's another thing here on Glorious Decay.
Mm-hmm.
Once on each of your turns before a transformation ends, you could do an extra damage to one target when you deal damage to it with an attack or a spell.
Mm-hmm.
The extra damage equals your proficiency bonus, and the extra damage is necrotic. So
Yeah.
proficiency bonus is +5, so that'll be 5. Oh yeah, did the bone soul get reset?
Shouldn't have. I didn't edit anything on your sheet.
It says 1d6 again.
Huh. That's odd.
5. And then heck. Constitution saving throw.
Okay. On save. 28.
Passes and end of turn. Oh wait, no, I have another attack.
E. Oh yeah, and your extra necrotic damage, which is 5. 23 hits. Because remember, you technically have 3 attacks because you have Nick. You can add on to your main attacks. Oh wait, are you only a? No. You are a artificer, blood hunter, so you get 2 attacks.
Mhm.
Ow.
Imagine if I didn't.
Is the
and then-
5 necrotic once per turn or on any hit while it's active?
I think it's once per turn, I think.
Okay.
Let me check.
you.
Species traits. Okay. Yeah, once a turn.
Thank you. Alright. That's your second attack on there. It's just the 8 slashing. And you have one more. 30.
Nice.
That is a natural 19. Holy shit. Go ahead and roll
Yeah,
damage.
all of my nat 20s have been disadvantages.
Crazy.
8 plus. And then another con save.
Mm-hmm. $31. Damn! What is up with this guy?
And that will be my end of turn.
Oh, good times. I might like you after all. Echo.
Okay, I just want to say, having heard the opera repeat a line, it's just kind of blended in my head for them to say applesauce.
For me, it's Mini Moose.
So-
It reminds me of the Invader Zim Mini Moose thing.
Oh, Mini Moose, I could hear that too. I'm also hearing, but I'm just hearing like dynamic choir.
I
going,
love Mini
applesauce.
Moose.
I can't unhear applesauce now.
Shut up, Johnny.
I can't ever listen to the Temperantia theme from no, I was I'll get back to y'all on that. I was
Lapis's
just-
brain damage is activated.
Alright. Echo is so one thing I didn't ask DM, what kind of trouble has this Baylor been doing? Like is he
They've
just
been-
knocking things over Godzilla
they've been,
style? Or is he just
From what you heard, they were engaging in fights, winning, but also blocking off this door and sigil.
He
And
just
remember,
goes,
the doors are a
"So-
big deal because they can lead to other realities.
So what's so important about this door?
Got orders. You know
From
what?
who?
Beat me and I'll tell you. I'll even give you my name. Just smiles. You're putting up more of a fight than I thought. Looks at like all the damage on him and just like takes his finger through one of his cuts of this molten blood and just licks it through this long split tongue.
Would
Just wait.
And
Hi
it's
there.
like,
Unintended effect, or is it?
You're putting
That
up
was
a good
supposed to
fight.
intimidate you.
No, he knows he's
That's-
being a freak.
yeah. Is that supposed to be intimidating? You're doing this in front of a party of monster fuckers. Do you want to do that? Like-
Alright. Echo's going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt at 4th level.
I deeply appreciate this.
I am not rolling well. I wasn't using. Oh well, that missed.
Yeah, that misses.
Alright, so that spell was wasted. Let me see. I guess I'll go ahead and throw a card at him. Oh, okay. Where's my cards? Action. There we
Did you forget to turn it into a combat
Yeah.
action?
No, it should have had an action. I always had it as. Yeah, it's in a bonus action. Wow.
Tink, tink. Just bouncing.
I'm just gonna go
off
sit in
your-
a corner. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna 10, 25, 30. Echo just goes and sits on the cart and just goes, "Oh, I tried. You guys got this right."
Blanche.
Yeah, Blanche is going to seem deathly quiet for a moment before water starts emerging from every joint in his body and loud cracking starts sounding. The water swirls around him and he's going to cast Draconic Transformation, and when that's done, very light clothing, glass, coral-shaped horns, glass, finned ears, and a pair of glassy, watery-looking wings that bring to mind ice flows, and a long tail sprout from him. He just looks at the Baylor and says, "I think you need to cool off." And
So you transform into
he
a
is
white
going.
dragon, basically?
I have some points of reference.
No, I mean, like, because I know the
He's-
damage, for the sake of damage.
No. Let me display the spell because
thank
it's
you.
not
Because
just.
I know that it's got a mixture of abilities.
Yeah. Spells. It's his own idea, dragon. Like it stuff does force damage.
No. Okay, it's force damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
How do I display? There we go. Let's go ahead and cast it too. Okay. Well, I mean, he was already going to use his action anyway. Well, so yeah, he transforms, and you see this interesting amalgamation of joints as he then unhinges his jaw and spouts this stream of like highly pressurized water at this guy.
All right.
I'm firing my laser.
He beats you on the nose.
Oh.
There. He's
Just
still
holds up
taking
his-
half damage.
Yeah, he puts his blade in front of it, the lightning blade, and it just pushes off some of that energy. So half the damage, which is not bad.
Yeah.
This is hilarious.
And Blanche is going to take flight 15 feet into the air.
Okay. Octavia.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go smack him with the. Oh, hold on before I forget.
With your brand new hammer, you're gonna smack
I'm
him.
putting your hammer. I'm gonna do a bone
Makes a
attack and
squeak sound.
Crimson White and do
Ooh.
radiant damage, please. Thank
Okay.
you. Now I'm gonna smack him.
All right. 34. Yes. All right. I'm assuming you're gonna use a Psyche Slam.
Yeah.
16 bludgeoning. Ow. 14. Oh yeah, because it does force damage on a hit already. Yeah. That's right. I did customize this. Almost forgot. And then Psyche Slammer, which is 14 points of damage. He needs to make a Constitution save. Can't remember. It's Con or something else.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Thank you. Because that does make a
Wisdom saving
difference.
throw.
Be blinded and
DC.
deafened. Ooh! It's against your Hemocraft DC, which he definitely beat.
Does anybody have any reactions they want to do
For what?
Yeah.
to make them re-roll that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, Blanche is going to sort of whip the Baylor in turn with these tendrils of water as he casts silvery barbs and points over at Octavia, and you now have these pretty glowing bubbles by you.
That is a failure, but he is going to use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Oh.
Oh well, at least you still get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do that attack with advantage now because I'm angry.
Yeah. Fish for a crit.
225s, I guess not.
Damn, that's still really good.
We'll get yeah.
Yeah. Oof. Ow. 21 bludgeoning and 17 force.
And the Crimson Rat damage.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead and... I did not take your Crimson right off that first one, so give me a second. And then... Crimson right from there was 3, so... And on this one, it was 5. Oh. Just chuckling. You've whacked him.
I whacked him good.
Mm-hmm. Whacked him right off.
Yeah, I did.
Oh no.
That's one way to put it.
I thought she was a lesbian.
No.
Maybe this is
How
a
dare
hot
you
Baylor
assume this
woman.
Baylor gender? Yeah, I didn't-
Oh, true. I didn't consider that.
Editor's note. It's not. But yeah, good stuff.
Oh, I also want to brand it. I
Oh,
forgot- I think
yeah,
I
of
don't-
course. Brand
Neutral.
castigation is a freebie.
Mm.
Because that's just something you can do when you hit. So just mark off your
Mm.
use of it. He will be branded.
Sorry
Mm.
about that. My grandmother was telling me my cooling fan for my Switch just came in.
Yippee.
Checking
All right.
to make sure if I've eaten.
Yeah.
Val.
I am here to provide the hitting. I'm gonna use my bonus action to bounty market.
That's very fair.
And now it is the time of the hitting.
All right. 27. Very good. $16 slashing, 15 force.
Bounty mark.
And your great weapon master damage. That's a pretty good amount. 36.
And I need my bounty D8.
Yep. Ooh.
And then strength save. Good, it's heavy.
Oh, yeah. $21.
Oh well. Second swing. Eh.
Ping! What's with you in the
Tempted to.
What is with you in the second attack?
I'm tempted to action surge here just
I
because I want to
mean,
see if I can.
you're not going to be doing any other fighting today, so might as well.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do that. And that gives me. I'll action surge, and then so I get advantage on my action surge attacks. from
Yes.
action surge. How do I set you to advantage?
I would just roll it twice. It's way too
All
complicated to do it, the configuration.
Alright, good enough.
So first one,
Gonna fish for my crit real quick.
absolutely. Okay, so 31.
With bounty damage.
Second attack. Hits.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Yeah. That would give for increased critical range right about now.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah, that was my bonus action surge, so...
Yeah. It's the Baylor's turn.
Yes, return the favor.
Oh, I can't fall down just yet. And he just you watch as he just digs his claws into his hands, his chest. Ooh. He's gonna heal a little bit.
What's he healed with?
Oh my god, he really is freaky. If that's how he's healing.
Really freaky though.
Oh my god, that just reminded me of one of my favorite analysis of the night before Christmas. It was just this Twitter post where someone said, "Do you ever think that the residents of Halloween Town like outcast Oogie by basically saying, Oogie, listen, we're Halloween Town, we're creep, not freaky."
All right, 30 is gonna hit you, Blanche,
Oh.
which is gonna deal 20 points of force, 18 fire, and it's gonna pull you right 25 feet down. He's yoinking you.
Well, at least I'm. It's not like I'm incredibly vulnerable to bludgeoning damage or sudden impacts or anything
You
like
are
that.
prone
You know, that would
in the air.
really suck.
Oh wait, no, he pulled you towards him. That's what it was. So you're right here, and you're prone. In the air, so you're kind of in the, you're off your center, so you're kind of floating and spinning.
Oh no.
And then he's gonna go ahead and attack, Vel.
Hit me.
Miss.
Do it! Give me now!
Octavia. Hit. 45 points of damage. You cannot take reactions until the start of his next turn.
Cool.
And then he's gonna whip Lazarus.
With cool whip.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Damn.
14 points of force. 17 fire. You're pulled 25 feet towards him, and you are also prone. Come here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You know, this works out.
Oh, good and submissive. And he's gonna just walk here. Hold on, let me bring him back so you guys can see yourselves. And now you're all of you except for Echo are in his fiery aura. And that's gonna
It's the
be
same face.
no.
Echo just sitting there
Each
watching
of you take
everyone
11
on
points of
fire.
fire damage from the emanation. Like,
Eh.
ow! That's the heat. That's the heat of will. And fire.
You don't say.
I never said he was smart. Laz, have your movement to get out of prone.
I will stand.
Looks down at you.
Yeah, enough of that. And he's just gonna punch him with his new
Okay.
arms.
You get back here with my man!
Baba Booey.
Miss.
Okay. Second attack.
Hit.
Alright, I will bonus action smite
Okay.
at 4th level.
Also roll an additional d8 for the slashing damage. For your arms damage. Because it deals base and then slashing of 1d8. So there's one, and then go ahead and roll just a flat d8 again, because it deals an additional from the prosthetics property of melee. So 16 there. Go ahead and smite.
Then incoming smite.
And he is a fiend, so there's an extra dice tackled on.
That's 68.
Yep. Especially depending on the... Ouch! Hunter's Mark.
That's my robot boyfriend.
Okay.
Gonna punch him real good.
You hit him twice, yeah.
So am I grappled or am I just prone?
You were just prone. He just hits you with the weapon, pulls you forward. Like he did in Gandalf. Like he did in Gandalf in the movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Legally
Just
distinct.
punch him.
The Gandalf movie. We've all seen it.
Vincent.
That's right.
Your aura's still up. It's just under this guy. So I believe that is healing again. And then damage to him.
6 HP.
Not bad. Half of the little fire aura he threw on you guys. Ow. Damn, that hits hard.
Wow, does it?
Yeah, maybe don't eat the walking corpse.
Not very tasty.
Cut to the fucking Ursula bite, fucking voice line in KH1. Ooh, not very tasty.
Alright, Vincent. Miss.
Miss.
Hit.
And then Vincent is going to use one charge.
Oh, wait up 1 minute. Oh no.
Cut off his good hand.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that sap.
Sap just
effect
gives
as well.
disadvantage. Yeah, I keep forgetting to.
Yeah.
And then you're dealing the additional piercing damage.
Yep.
Which is, I believe, a save.
And then
Or no.
Yep, it's a save. Oh no, it's not safe for damage. It's safe for
Oh,
the
that's right.
grapple effect.
It just hurts them regardless. That's right.
Mm.
And he can't be grappled, so
I'm pretty sure
you're just
you'll beat
shredding.
it.
Yeah, you're just shredding into him. Fuck.
Please.
I think he's liking this a little too much.
And then remember that this is an organic part of Vincent's body too.
Yep.
Because the blade is part of him.
Yeah, Vincent's a little freak like that. Anything else?
Mm-hmm.
18 miss.
And let's check.
Someone clip that. Fuck, please.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Add 5 more necrotic.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because of your decay. All right.
That's all I got.
Echo.
Oh wow, you guys still have it. All right. And I was just like
You.
I see. Echo might just be very catty.
You didn't run this time.
What? I never ran.
Mm-hmm.
What was that, Johnny?
Hmm?
What was that?
What?
What was that? Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hmm?
So I thought.
Uh-huh.
So that was nothing.
Yeah, that.
Uh-huh.
Anyways.
Yeah. Sure. Flipping, I'll toss another guiding bolt.
Okay. I was like, huh? What?
Guiding bolt machine gun.
I mean, might as well.
Did it
25 hits.
25?
Ow.
Throw a card.
No.
I will really laugh. Wait, what is this? Is this a...
Spell attack.
I know, I'm checking something else.
Don't kill me, please.
You should kill him.
Nah, I'm gonna just... yeah, I
You'd
throw
probably
a card
like it.
at him.
No.
With advantage, because guiding bolt. Okay, well, it hits. And it's daytime, so here's some damage. $16 radiant.
Yeah, you throw the card and it hits him in the face.
Literally, Echo just kind of looks up, like, he was probably reading something, just kind of goes, oh. Claps book shut, tosses out a guiding bolt, throws a card, sits back down, and just says, okay.
Wasn't that hard? And combat has come to a close.
Just
Yeah,
as strong as I
could-
thought you'd be.
Blanche is still transformed because that lasts a hot second.
I mean, he wasn't that strong.
I know.
Oh yes, that was the point, wasn't it?
Not
Yes.
bad. Not bad at all.
I mean, it was 6 versus 1.
I've done similar matchups like that before, don't worry. And you see as the form of the Baylor
TMI.
crumbles into a husk, walking out of it, you see an individual.
Oh no.
God, this music.
Fucking Baron.
You see a tall man, dark skin, gray, messy hair, completely unkempt, pointed, chipped ears with some piercings scattered throughout. He is covered in all sorts of scars as well. One across the bridge of his nose, down his eye, across his neck, and a big X scar across his chest. He has 2 red horns in this form that end in black tips. He's got tattoos on his arms, both of them, and he wears a long red coat with black fur as the collar. Ugh. Not bad at all. You remind me of my old haunt. The name's Baron Zane. Former General of Asmodeus, now I'm just a humble drifter, serving my sponsor, you could say.
And they asked you to guard a door.
Yeah. It's an important door. Goes back, it goes back home for them. Certain people aren't allowed in or out. So I was told to kill some time and come over here and take care of it. I love
And
that
people
Blake
have been trying to
immediately
get
remembers
in?
who this is now, too. It's just that he has different art.
I never forgot. I remember that fucker.
Yeah, we spent
Is
24 hours agonizing over what his name was because we couldn't remember. We couldn't find his old art
Is-
either, so we're like, yeah.
is it so were people trying to get in the door? Is that why you were starting fights?
And I was told to guard it and push back anyone that tried to open it. He's just smoking a cigarette. You guys were successful in kicking my ass. The respect. Last people to do that
Sorry, I'm
were.
back.
Last person to do that was my partner, the person I report to, the Sovereign.
Can Blanche make a history check to see who he's talking
No,
about?
you know the Sovereign. You know it's Sonia.
Yeah. Blanche is going to
Because
raise
you met
an
Sonia
eyebrow.
before this campaign.
Yeah, Blanche is gonna raise an eyebrow. Really? Sonia keeps interesting bedfellows.
Indeed they do. I remember 55 years ago when we met. Outside an auction house. Good times.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, that
Okay.
wow. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
he fought you
So-
outside the auction house in Fallen Stars.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was yeah.
Yep.
Okay, anyway, so why the fuck were you tearing everything up? And do we need
Guarding
to...
the door.
We
I don't know.
we already Echo asked that. Echo asked
Yeah, he said he was guarding
I
the door.
was
where
AFK.
people were people were
I
trying
was-
to get in.
I was AFK. I had to take care of something.
Okay, yeah, Echo people were trying to get in and he was tasked with guarding the door, and that's why he was fighting people.
Hmm.
See, Noel's going through a couple of problems right now, and what with the eve of the lunar solstice upon them, they don't need any extra interference.
How's, Blanche sort of wiggles his fingers a little bit as though he's emphasizing the problem with a emperor who should, quite frankly, still be dead.
I don't know. I've never been to Noel. I'm not allowed right now. I'm serving out a 55-year sentence. This is my last year.
So Blanche is like opening his mouth as he's like does not compute. Where the fuck did
Hmm?
off-world? Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm still from the Hells, but when I swore my loyalty to the Sovereign and a few other individuals before that, Asmodeus didn't really appreciate that. But I was a trusted general and enforcer, so instead of killing me, he banished me for 55 years. So I've been drifting the multiverse in the aid of my sovereign.
You seem to really be good at not being killed due to good behavior.
You couldn't even kill me if you wanted. That's just my transformation. I'm a higher up Baylor after all. Takes a lot more than a couple of slashes and playing cards to kill me. What is the...
You should have seen me at the...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, okay, me. You should have seen me at the height of my magic then, and I'm only reclaiming more and more.
But
Perhaps a future spar is in order.
Perhaps. A few of you already smell of Null, and you, points at, Echo, you smell familiar.
Yeah.
Blanche just kind of, shakes his head like, don't go there. Don't go there. Towards Baron.
Echo just kind of sighs and looks up at Varen and just says, I likely smell of a certain god of secrets.
Oh.
And undead.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
He's like him, but not.
We were sent by the Mistress of Pain to stop this Baylor, right?
Yeah, you've effectively stopped him.
So,
by the way, I'd avoid... Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just so the Lady of Pain essentially wants you to stop guarding this door. Or at least stop causing a ruckus when you do it. So at least be quieter about it.
Alright.
I don't know, maybe don't rampage like a monster. Have a little bit of decorum.
I didn't rampage. People came up and picked a fight with me. It's not my fault that they can't take a hit. No, I just stood here.
Blanche looks at the smoldering buildings.
Are they smoldering?
No.
Oh, that's a chimney. That's not fire.
Yeah, no.
Baron just takes a smoke of a cigarette and just goes, that's a chimney.
No, you do know that this whole area is abandoned right now, so, like, business is not going through here.
Okay. Sorry, Blanche is still reeling from Big Man Lazarus, I guess.
Oh my god.
It's distracting him.
Yeah.
A few of you already got dark magics on you. You, points at Vincent. You, points at Lazarus. Especially you. I'm looking at you, Blanche.
Blanche, sort of rolls his eyes. What, Oh, I thought I was muted. I had to check my mic. I am out of it today. That gardening took a lot, it seems, including some brain cells. You're mistaken. I don't have any black magic on me. He sort of, pops the eye out of his socket, and it's like staring into the literal void. I, unfortunately, have black magic inhabiting me, which I am working on. Pops the eye back in. Hello?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it keeps things lively around here. I don't know would be boring otherwise.
Y'all got some problems.
Besides, even then, he sheathes his sword. Black magic is a myth. Any tool can be wielded for good or evil. It's the person who wields it that makes it a problem.
Yeah, you definitely remind me of some people I've met before. Congrats! You know what? You did good. Bet you have some questions. Bet I can give you some resources and maybe some insights from this old soul. Drinks? Suppose you could drink, right?
Yes.
Blanche. I mean, theoretically I could. It's not like I'd get anything out of it.
I don't believe Laz needs to consume liquids anymore.
You can, if you want. It just gets
Okay.
filtered out of your body.
I need to get a tongue installed, I think.
That's a bad
At the very
idea.
least.
That has
Why?
got to be the most unnerving thing I've heard anyone say.
I
Vincent.
could say something infinitely more unnerving without context.
Let's go to the grease pit.
Echo will look at Vincent and just go, that was also a neat trick and an interesting form.
It's not a trick. He's done the
Ew.
decay aura around you guys.
I know, but like the combination.
Mm-hmm.
Echo will just go, are you okay, Vincent?
Yes, I think I'm adapting to this body quite well.
As long as you'll, I would say happy, but I can't think content is a better word.
Indeed.
You've
Of course, I'm
been-
still skeptical of the being that grants me this power. As
You
anyone
should be.
Well, you've been there for me, so if you want to chat, I know a bit about questionable higher powers.
I appreciate the help. And I'm here for you too. You've also been through a lot.
Yeah. Echo will just give Vincent a nod, of a like assurance or just recognizing.
Blanche is going to stride forward a little bit past the group and specific. Hello?
Fun.
What is this music? What?
Trying to get the.
I thought I thought I was hearing things for a second.
Well, yeah, I was trying to
Pokemon
get the
fan.
music to work. It's the Wall Market
as
theme.
Blanche walks past Veloctor, he's going to say, since I didn't hear a yes or a no, I once overheard an aquarist talking about, I think my clowns are about to lay eggs, which is a horrifying statement if coming from anyone other than someone owning a saltwater fish tank.
I
Who the
have
fuck says that?
He keeps walking as if he didn't say something truly concerning.
What do those words even mean in that order?
Clownfish.
Vel, I like your funny words, Magic Man.
I might be able to find something more fitting.
I
No,
like
no,
your
I
funny
don't like your
words,
funny
Magic
words,
Man.
Magic Man.
No, I just feel like Vel would just be like,
Vel's confused.
someone
Vel-
turned fish into clowns.
Yeah, Vel has no clue what a clownfish even is.
And be like, you can't put wigs on fish, they'll fall off.
Octavia's is just kind of the thought process of somebody like painting a clown makeup on fish, and she's very confused.
Does no one know what
Blanche, the
clownfish is?
only guy with an experience with the ocean in this party, apparently.
I'm worried about Blanche. I think he's coming up with things in his head.
Do you guys not know what a clownfish is?
No,
It-
I know what a fish is. I've eaten
What?
fish.
Why would somebody put clown makeup on a fish?
I'm going to draw you all a picture when we get to where the fuck we're going.
Out of all the things we've done, this is the most concerning.
Well, you know what they say.
One second,
What's
I'm just
better
getting
than the
it
devil you
gridded.
know? The devil that
Don't say
apparently,
that.
fuck. What?
That'll summon Raphael. I don't want that shit in here.
Oh, don't bring him here.
Oh, it's not just a saying?
Oh, absolutely not for him. That guy's a
Okay.
certified cop.
Noted. This is a surprise tool that'll help us later.
No,
Well-
do not call him.
Please don't. I will quite literally leave. I cannot stand that fucker.
He's great.
We already have to deal with him in one campaign.
It literally is on site with him. And
Or he had a great singing voice.
Fucking. God, I want to just rip his fucking skull out.
Why would you have heard a devil sing? I don't even want to know.
This is one of the maps you guys haven't gotten to see yet.
See it now.
Yeah. Hold on, it's off the grid by one.
Oh my god, big beetle.
It's made of
Wait.
scrap.
Beetle!
Maybe they have a clownfish.
Yeah, maybe. They're serving up clownfish.
But you'll see just Baron start walking around. And food and drink. Let me see. Who can I coerce?
Thank you for the warning, though. I already have to deal with, one cock speaking to me in my head, and I'd rather not deal with another. Okay.
I'm just going to refrain from asking.
I'm just putting you guys in here.
I don't know. We all have voices in our heads.
You guys have voices in your head? Why do you have voices in your head?
It's okay. I killed it.
But yeah, there are some good neons in this district.
I'm working on mine.
Lots of metal and bits, but you guys sit down at this like bar
this
area.
little beetle food truck.
That's what it is. It's a metal beetle
It's
food
great.
truck.
I love this map knocker. Where'd you
Yeah.
get it?
It's a part of a
It's
sigil.
very...
It's a part of a sigil map pack. The quality is
It
not
feels-
coming in right because of the map size, but
It's good.
it's really good. I have a whole map pack for sigil.
It translates well. I love it.
It feels very Zon. I'm about
That's
it.
why I'm playing some Zon music.
Mm.
But yeah, no, he just goes up to you. Alright. And he passes out a very interesting looking drink. And he just sits right here, kicks both of his feet onto the table, and he'll just start drinking. So, few of you are cursed. That's interesting.
Isn't everybody a little cursed?
Not like some of you are. I want to get those looked at.
Believe me, I've tried.
Yours is a different thing. You're being possessed. I know that look right off the top of my head. Believe me, my sovereign had to deal with some possession problems. There are ways out of it, of course, with magic, but of course you can also make a deal with someone like me, for example, but I'm not in the deal business. My kin, you can make a deal with and probably get that out of there, no problem, but then you owe people.
Oh, I just had an idea. I'm gonna message you, Nakara.
As for you, he points at Laz, you got a bad curse.
Yeah.
Something from the dark,
Mhm.
something from the mists.
I can try and remove that tomorrow if you wish.
I'm looking at it. I don't think you got the specs, cleric.
Oh.
This was put in by a dread lord in specific.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Laz.
It wouldn't be the first bad situation I've gotten myself out of, I think.
Looks familiar. The magic seems familiar. I feel like I've met them before.
Go on.
It's gonna make an Arcana check. He's not good at these. He's not the smart one in the Hells. 13.
Like, wait, do I have inspiration?
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
this is important to me.
Huh. Came into contact with that not too long ago, within the last 55.
Any more specifics?
Well, like I said, I'd have to really get a dig in there to try and see. Off of my head, don't know much, but I remember it was in a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
How
Oh,
the hell do you
wait.
seal an?
Hmm?
How the hell do you manage to seal an entire dreadlord into a weapon?
Oh,
I mean,
no,
it's
no,
not
no, no.
exactly a common.
No,
I
the
missed
Dreadlord's
it.
not in the weapon. That energy was in a weapon. I think I know who it is. Yeah, that guy. Koss. Has Koss's energy in you.
You don't say.
Yeah, Sovereign's friend Thrawin had that blade about 55 years ago and then disappeared. Since there was already one in Knoll, then I don't know where it went. Which, Octavia, you almost got it. You almost got it back, but then it
I
fled.
know. I'm still mad about
Hey,
that.
DM.
So do you conveniently know every high-ranking or high-playing official in Null without having ever been there?
I knew them before they went over. I only know a couple. The heroes of the Moonflower that saved the world. That thing. But regarding Koss, I don't know how it could be a problem. He's still stuck back in his own domain. I think. Can't leave.
Maz, did you touch any relics that you shouldn't have?
No. Not... Damn, I can't say
Laz, what do you have in your mouth?
I'm afraid, I can't speak much about the subject.
Depends on what it is. You might be able to talk on it or not.
Echo goes up to the counter and orders a large loaded french fry.
Nice.
I'm gonna be right back.
You can't eat it, but hey.
Yeah, Echo can.
Oh yeah, you've got a weird bullshit thing going on. But no, Baron will look at
Blanche's-
you. I mean, you guys know about Koss, right?
We're familiar.
Okay, well, wait, you guys are the people dealing with the Vecna thing, aren't you? Alustriel was talking about that. You're the talk of the whole damn city, and you can't even... Now you'll be able to get around, that's great. But you've been the talk that Alustriel picked up some new pets. Their words, not mine. People don't really like her too much here, because she's a goody two-shoes. But, Koss and Vecna are pretty damn interlinked. See, they were partners in more ways than one. They had a general respect of one another when Vecna was still human. Koss was his general. Got shit done for him. He was his right-hand man. And his left hand was obviously the hand of Vecna. And, he awarded Koss...
No.
He awarded Koss for his services when he started becoming a lich. He gave him a weapon that had Koss's very own sentience copied into it. Now, apparently, that blade, which was suffused with dark properties, it had a mind of its own and its own directives. It thought that they should defeat Vecna. He was getting too powerful, as it were. He was almost done conquering Greyhawk. And the sword was putting doubts in the real Koss's head. that Vecna was just gonna get rid of him. He was mortal after all, and Vecna was making this undead army. Superior beings to Kos, and then Kos goes and throws a coup. Takes out half of his undead army, fights Vecna toe to toe, and he kills Vecna. Well, sundered him. More accurately, destroyed his physical form, and Vecna had to reform in his soul gem. But Vecna got his revenge right then and there. He flung Kos through the multiverse. And all that energy corrupted Kos and turned him into a vampire. And then he was stuck in a dread domain. The mists kept him there. Now his sword made multiple copies of itself and sent itself out into the world. Every world has one, after all. And Kos was stuck there. And even if he could leave, Vecna would just hunt him down and kill him. Anyways, Blanche, what are you doing?
Yeah, Blanche
Listening
is
to
going...
Baron, like, yap, and then you're like, huh? Just grabbing your order.
Yeah, specifically, Blanche goes up, rings a bell to, like, get the attention of any server there, and he's going to look them dead in the eye with his glassy doll eye that's not underneath the, eye patch, and he's just going to say, listen, I have a really interesting sort of situation with food and drink going on. I want to test something. What is the absolute spiciest thing imaginable that you have here?
Red Dragon Ghost Pepper. A giant Triton just gives you a seasoned dish of
All right,
some kind of meat.
Yeah. Blanche is gonna take a bite and see if anything happens.
You do not taste anything.
Fucking hell.
There's a little tingle and that's it.
Echo passes some fries to Vincent if he wants any.
Well,
Yeah, let's go and get some.
Blanche is going to take the platter of indistinguishable meat, place it on the center of the table here and say, my treat.
Baron will have some. But yeah, I don't mean... Yeah, Laz?
Laz is gonna cast Locate Object
Okay.
on the sword.
Can you cast Locate Object on the sword?
The Sword of Kos?
Yeah, it's an object familiar to me. Yeah, the Sword of Kos, if it's the one that stabbed me.
That specific blade. Because as a reminder, that blade was made up of spectral energy. It wasn't fully formed. Like, it wasn't made of metals like the Sword of Kos that you've heard about.
You know, there is something that I could do to help with that.
I don't know if I can talk about it. I'll do Locate Object first on the Sword of Kos.
Nothing.
Okay.
As you know, the Sword of Kos that you were looking for is in Kreen, a different world.
Just check.
Blanche is going to sort of put a little bit of pieces together, and I feel like this is something Blanche could naturally sort of devise, but if you want to have me roll for it, Nakara, to sort of put the pieces together, I'm down for that too.
What's your hypothesis?
Based off of everything Baron's saying, the curse and Lazarus being hush hush, Blanche is kind of positing, oh, there's probably some fuckery with the Sword of Kos going on with the beef bot over here.
beef bot. Oh my god.
True.
That's a little more complicated. Because the thing you guys do know is Laz was attacked. Laz was able to tell you that. He can't tell you what's in him, though.
Yeah, it's more so like he's putting the pieces, like, again, if you want me to roll for this and we can see how much he's able to put together, like if this seems too
mean-
meta of Blanche thinking Baron's talking about Sword of Kos, Laz was attacked and can't talk about it, but apparently has Dread Domain energy on him.
Make me an overall intelligence check.
Understood.
Because I do believe that this is getting misunderstood. 17. It's not the Sword of Kos. It's Kos himself. But Kos is allegedly banished to his Dread Domain. He can't leave. That's what Baron's saying, and every Dreadlord cannot leave their domain. They are trapped there. Like the Great Strahd, and all the other Dreadlords that exist.
Echo just kind of...
As far as you know.
Echo just kind of sits there and ponders and just says, well, what about a shard?
Now that is possible. I mean, hell, this guy right here, points at Blanche, has a bit of Kos energy to him, too.
You have what?
I mean,
How many
what,
of
you
you
guys
have
don't notice that
dealings
he's
with
got like a
Echo?
dark passenger?
Well,
Until
knew
today,
that.
we didn't know Laz was cursed, so...
Fair. Nah, your dark passenger
What?
has Kos's ether.
Blanche is going to run over real quick,
Uh-huh.
yank a spoon from or the nearest reflective piece of silverware from the thing without even like giving any forewarning to the server. Run back to the table, slam the plate on, and stare into it, and just say, "Noir, you bastard, get over here!" Just staring into the fucking plate like an idiot.
Okay.
Everyone's just staring at... like Echo, I feel like Echo and Vincent
Yeah.
are still just eating fries, like, watching, like...
They just vibing.
Yeah.
The thing that sucks is Laz and Octavia are the only ones with context, but this probably still looks batshit
You
insane.
look at the, reflection and nothing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it nothing, or is it Blanche's reflection?
It's Blanche's reflection. You're not getting a response.
Thank you. The reason I asked that is Blanche looks flabbergasted. Usually, he is used to Noir in the mirror, or more consistently, nothing. He just sort of silently stares into the mirror and reaches up and touches his face as though he's trying to trying to check if this is real.
Echo turns back to look at the person behind the counter and says, "What'd you put in that meat?"
Nothing. Just meat.
Okay.
Everything good, Blanche?
Maybe an Arcana check.
Me?
Yeah. Oh. You're realizing, you haven't heard from Noir in a few days. And you realize he's not in you anymore.
Oh no.
He left
Hey, dude.
behind residual energy. Yes, Lazarus?
How long ago was Lazarus attacked?
Oh, before that.
Okay, just making sure.
That would have been concerning.
I mean, it's still concerning, but not as.
Blanche, like, looks at Laz, shows him, like, the fact that they can both see Blanche's reflection in the mirror, and just says, he's gone. He's out.
Oh. Well, that's not good. Well,
Knocker just kicking their little feetsies.
looks like we have someone else to hunt down and murder.
This is really, 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 really bad. He looks at, like, everyone at the table and just says, it is not enough for him to have his own body. He's going to want to come for me and just break me for the fact that I was too resilient. It's not enough that he gets his own. I have to lose mine.
I was wondering when you would figure it out.
Oh dear. Wait, who
Who
was
said
that talking?
Oh, don't worry.
It was
One
Baron,
second.
wasn't it?
No.
No. Oh.
I was like, why'd you switch up Baron's accent?
What I have the sudden urge to look at Laz's reflection.
Second. And all around, everything except for Blanche begins to slow.
Oh no.
In this amount of time, do I have time to take a bonus action?
No.
Okay.
Oh, Blanche. It took you days to figure out I wasn't even there. Everything is becoming
Sorry, I got brought.
like gray, monotone, except
Sorry,
for
I got.
you and him.
Sorry, I got wrapped up in not having someone in my head telling me to kill myself.
I told you. I would leave if I was given a better deal. And it finally fell through. So, I am still partially without a body. And this is merely a projection of myself. I'm not here. So don't try anything. But the clarity of becoming whole again, that is a beautiful thing. So much time, but so little of it to savor. You don't even understand what's fully at stake here. We'll take care of Vecna. As it always has been. And I'm no longer Noir, now that I have my body back. Instead, I have a different name. My true name. I am but a humble reflection of the true. But we can work together to create such beautiful things. Who knew, in one reality, a fighter, in one, a mage. And what's better than that, a mage hunter. I'm not blind or ignorant anymore. I now know my purpose in the multiverse. And I have you to thank for that, because you brought me close to the truth. And you get what you want. You're free.
You and I both know that you're not being forthright.
Whatever
Or
could you
else
mean?
this. And Blanche sort of lets some of the void seep out of the finger joints. Or else this wouldn't still be here.
There is nothing coming out of your finger joints. Simple residue. It's all gone now that you
No.
know.
No. He is thinking. And he's going to very calmly take point in front of Lazarus. It's one thing to try to take over me, but I'm not going to just freely give you the one person that has been helping me get through this nonsense. And he's going to draw his sword. I don't need you to be here physically for me to find a way to bind you, spirit.
I didn't deal with your little machine.
Just who are you looking to claim next, then?
Oh, none of you. We just want the rod. And don't worry, we'll get it. In the end. It was fun while it lasted. But I don't even need you anymore. You're nothing after all, compared to the true power I've learned.
You're going to eat those words.
Perhaps I will. But you're running out of time.
I've got nothing but time.
Sure. And then time resumes. And you're back in the seat, Blanche.
Blanche is going to take out his spell book and start flipping through, not necessarily frantically, but unhumanly quickly as he's looking for anything to bind souls to.
Cool.
Blanche.
He'll hold up a finger to his lips in a hush motion, and
You see, as you
we'll
hold up
just
your finger, it's, for a second, you swear it's flesh. And the rest of you see blood coming out of Blanche's nose. Like actual blood.
What the? You're bleeding.
Vincent stands up and looks closer.
Yeah, Echo will go closer to it now.
Are you okay? Where is... I'm sorry, I don't know much about your...
Arcana checks, any of you.
Let me see if Echo can do something else.
Yippee.
Blanche is fully tuning everyone out and just focused on his spell book and nothing else.
A 30. Damn.
Natural too.
No.
What is that?
Oh wait, no, it is.
Uh,
Natural 20 plus
is.
10. Oh, Vincent. This is really bad. You've heard. You yourself are not a practitioner. You, I can't hear you, Koi. You're cutting out.
No, my computer
Oh.
sorted out.
Mm,
My audio disconnected me.
okay. But with a natural 20, Vincent, you yourself are not a practitioner of the arcane. You merely replicate arcane effects with your magic. But you've heard of spells and curses like this. This is a unique one, as it seems Blanche is slowly becoming human.
I'll trade curses.
And that could be very bad because of the age of his ether.
Ooh, never mind.
So if he were to become fully human, his body would instantly age almost 1,000 years, and he'd die instantly. If the curse
And
part of that was not dealt with.
With that nat 20, would Vincent know if a removed curse or greater restoration would be?
This would require wish.
Okay.
The prognosis isn't looking good.
Got your diagnosis? You're
It's
human.
It's straight up like Blanche is not hearing anyone. He's just too absorbed in his work.
Echo will kind of look and just go, well, when he comes back to us, I'll ask him if he'll wish to be resurrected or not.
We should all be considerate of this revelation. It's already hard enough for humans to hear a terminal diagnosis. I don't know how Blanche will react to that kind of information.
Well, I'll be able to find something that casts wish. I'm sure of it.
I mean,
Hopefully we will.
I got a new body.
But that didn't. Did Baron said that there was something still attached to Lazarus, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Echo will go, but that didn't get rid of your problem, now did it? It's something tied to the soul. That's what curses do. They don't bind to the flesh. At least these ones don't.
Ah.
It's all
I'm
about
afraid-
figuring where it's linked.
Well, I
Blanche.
have a possible solution. Although we would need a lot of diamonds.
Blanche will loudly shut his spellbook / sketchbook and put it on his hip. Sort
Baron's
of
passing you
instinctively.
a handkerchief.
He'll take it and kind of instinctively rub his nose, which he realizes feels wet and warm.
And that's another thing.
And then he just kind of,
You have feeling.
yeah, that's what he stops, like dead cold.
Baron looks at you, just like smirking. You're fucked. And that's where we're gonna leave off until next time.
Time to try those fries again, Blanche.
Damn. Congrats!
Vincent just instantly going into doctor mode the second he sees blood.
I know.
Damn.
Oh
Man,
boy.
we're all kinds of fucked.
It's child's play, y'all. He's turning human.
Meanwhile, Echo's just like, all right, Blanche, do you want to do not a DNR do not resurrect on you or what?
Hey,
I like
Astiel,
how-
how much money do you want for calling it earlier this afternoon?
Oh god.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Do
did
you
you
want
call
to tell
that?
him? Do you want to tell him?
I think you deserve to say.
So we were talking about Eve of Ruin stuff, specifically with the Blanche Noir situation, and I was saying I know like the type of character that I pitched to Nakara, like almost verbatim. I told Astiel and Kat to their face, it's not enough that Noir gets his body. Blanche has to suffer for it, even if it's not Blanche's body. And then Astiel again said, "Oh, it's like in Child's Play. It's a Chucky situation."
Oh my god.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
I love how Blanche is becoming human again and Laz is throwing away his humanity.
And then Vincent in the middle.
And Echo just desperately is just like, oh, wish that were me.
To be fair, becoming a human again is
Very
the,
bad.
Yeah,
Oh, I know,
literal
but Echo would
worst-case
love it.
scenario.
Echo is kind of at the point where he's like, that might be nice. Then Vecna couldn't bring me back.
But yeah, no.
Echo is in his Gudetama era.
yeah.
That's what I will say right now.
But yeah, we'll pick up there next time. Lots to think about. Yeah. So we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye bye.